Hi everybody, I'm Amanda the G. Welcome to my basement, and I'm not going to go into the why of this, we're just going to go into where we are now. I am fixing water issues in my basement. Again, not going into the why for a lot of reasons, and forgive how I look right now, but I am going to be doing a lot of work down here. So this is going to be an update type of vlog, and you're not going to see like every part of it because this is going to take me literal weeks to get done. So what is happening? Let's go through it. What I'm starting with is taking all of this stuff and all of that stuff and all of this stuff and all of the stuff and moving it away from the walls. That's step one. That's where we're starting right now. This is stuff to donate. I have to donate that at some point. That is actually officially step one. That is a fancy dehumidifier that you can probably hear because it's very loud and it takes out a lot of water. It works very well, except for the fact that the sensor doesn't actually turn it off. It does have a spot for it too, but I'm putting it right there because there's a little bit of water like down here that I wanted to dry up, and you can see a lot of it is dry, and I just wanted it in proximity, and that's the closest outlet and closest flat part of ground. So anyway, that's there, but all of this other stuff, all of it has to be moved away from the wall. That's step one. Step two is I am going to go and peel off this. So you can see I've already started peeling it because I can't help myself, but this is the old dry lock that's in there. So I'm going to be doing that, and I have a wire bristle brush that I'm going to be brushing down all of the walls. It's a lot, okay? And then after all of that is done, I'm going to hydraulic cement the ground, and then some up the wall and potentially some up in here if there's some problems behind stuff like this, This where it's peeling away, that needs to come off. This stuff up here where it's not peeling away, that's fine. So that's gonna stay. So that's then step, I lost count, is going to be to paint everything with dry lock again, and I'm gonna come down on the floor this time, like a couple inches in, probably, most likely, and then I'm gonna take everything and clean it all up somewhere in there in the middle. I'm gonna have to rent a wet dry vac, so that's gonna be fun. And then I'm gonna take all of the stuff and put it back. Okay, that's it for today. That's one day. All I have left to move right now is that shelf, washer and dryer, and that bench, and probably might have to move that old dryer, might have to move this and the dehumidifier. Anyway, everything else, if you look at it, oh God, welcome to my hellscape. The plan for right now is to first go over in like that corner over there. Oh, look at that. There's like spider webs and crap. I don't want to touch that. So I'm going to take my regular vacuum and I'm going to vacuum that up. And there's some dead bug carcasses up there that I'm going to vacuum up because I don't want to touch them. And then we're going to start work on this side. Safety. It's all about safety. Tools. I'm not going to hurt myself. Alright, that's all I can do today. So, this got scraped down over. That's the corner. That's all the stuff that I got down. I only went to where that hook is on this side because I didn't want to do this side. I just wanted to do all of this. And you can see all the dirt on the ground over there. Let's come through this mess. Also, yes, I wore gloves, and for some reason, still got very dirty through the gloves. There's also dirt in my shoes. But here's all this, and then I went all along this side, all along up here, and all down in there. So I just got everything that's crumbling on the walls. It's down there now, and all this stuff that was peeling is off. This stuff that's not peeling at all and not moving, it's fine. So this just needed to come off so that I can dry lock underneath it. There's a little bit here. This is going to irritate me. Well, there we go. There we go. So that way the dry lock, when I put it on, will actually seal it. These cracks I'm going to seal with the hydraulic cement later once I get all of this done. And then like holes like this I'm going to put hydraulic cement in because that's a little deep. But all under here where I had to crawl, it's all on the ground. So I'm really tired. I'm really sweaty, really gross looking. Clearly gross looking. Look what happened to my mask. Okay. And I also, like, my glasses got so dirty I couldn't see at one point. I'm gonna do the part I don't want to do, which is the part back there. It is the claustrophobic part. I don't want to do it because I get claustrophobic. So that's fun. But let me show you where we're going today. So the goal for today is this back wall up to there, because on the other side of that I did, which means I have to go behind all of this shit and then up here. I've also been picking and peeling because I can't help myself. I like to pick things. Oh yeah, all the demo is done, all of it, and that's all moved out towards the middle of the room, and it's all done and swept up, but I need to get a shop vac and vacuum it, and also rest in peace. Thank you for your service. This beautiful baby from my boss. Down and down we go. Okay, it's vacuumed now. That picked up a lot of stuff. That's some of the stuff that it picked up. Also, I really wish I was filming for this, but I didn't have my phone on me this morning. Well, I had it in my pocket, but anyway, I decided to pull this out this morning, and I'd already gone through in here, which is all soot from the fireplace. This was not opened by me ever. I've not been able to pry it open before, and clearly the people who owned the house before me did not open this either, because when I opened it, I got completely covered in a cloud of soot. So that's now vacuumed out most of the way. That was fun. I'm glad I chose to do that this morning before work. Anyway, you may be looking at me thinking, hey, Amanda, you wear this outfit a lot, but literally, I just don't want to get anything else dirty. It's been weeks. Today is hydraulic cement day. That's all cement. Ow, I just hit my head. Hydraulic cement, all there, all along every wall. Look at all of it. All of that between a bunch of the bricks up here. That was a hole. It's not anymore. This is hydraulic cement that dried already because it was just a little bit in a crack. But all along there, all along there, all along there. Oh my god, this is such a mess. All of that behind there, which I hated because I'm claustrophobic. And then all of that, all the way down there. Holes that are gone. And there's a little bit up in there too. All down there. And I think there's some over on this wall as well. There was a hole there. There's not anymore. There was a hole down there. There's not anymore. So here is the plan. This is really gross down here. I don't have any pants on right now, so I'm going to say the plan while I focus on the ground and just point out what I need to do. So tomorrow I'm going to take that vacuum and vacuum everything again, because once this dries, it just makes a mess, okay? I make messes, and we're going to vacuum. Then we're going to make sure that this is all cured, which it should be overnight, because it really should be in like an hour or two. And then I'm going to paint all the walls and then a bit of the ground with the dry lock. Hopefully I can get 2 coats, at least 1. Then Saturday, we're gonna put all the, possibly Friday, we'll put all this shit back. All this shit has to go back. And then we'll vacuum again, because we like to vacuum. All dry and painted. Not gonna lie, that took several days, like almost a week. This is all over me. I thought I could do this entire basement with 2.5 quarts, or 2.5 gallons of dry lock. You can't. This is 5.5 gallons of dry lock, and I still pretty much ran out. And now, what I have to do is move all of this shit, all of it, back against the walls. So I've watched TikTok and I know. Wait, that didn't work. Let's try it again. There we go. All done. All right. Let's talk about what happened because I skipped ahead a few steps. All this is back, and I filled in those cracks with the remainder of the hydraulic cement. That happened over there. That's hydraulic cement. Maybe someday I will tell you why that is like that. Anyway, moving on. Over here, put all this back. Those still need to be donated. I'm trying to get rid of that dryer and that washer right now, and that needs to go back to my boss. So I borrowed the wet dry back. But look, all organized. Those water bottles are going upstairs, so just using them. And over here, my lovely canning shelf now has lovely labels. And yes, that is carrot apple butter. It is delicious. I have jam that I didn't even realize that I had. So that's what we have. The only problem I see here is that there's space there. There's a bunch of space. Look at all that space. I can make so many more things. And I have so many more labels. This is going to be fixed at a later date. At some point, I'm planning on making this into something that behind it actually needs to be thrown out because it did get wet. But it is not bulk pickup day, and it's too big for me to, like, it's too unwieldy. So it's just gonna stay back there for right now. And somebody will help me someday, I hope. Chairs are back. This is back. That's all organized now. Those are shipping boxes. So much better. And I even washed the floor on the steps. So here we go. It's done. I was hoping that by the end of this video, everything would be fixed and would be so much better and I would be in a great mood. And I went into this thinking that it would take way less time than it took, because this took a very long time. And two, thinking it wouldn't be that bad and I would just be able to get it done and then it would be fixed and then everything would be great. And I was very gung-ho and very ambitious and very, like, hopeful. And right now, I can't even get into it. And maybe someday I'll tell the story of what's actually going on and why I can't get into any of the details of any of this other than the just physical, like, what I've done. And all I want to do right now is cry on the floor. So my original plan was to celebrate being done with this, and I've decided to change that, and I'm going to go upstairs and I'm going to cry on the floor. I tried so hard. I have chemical burns on my lips, which hurt so bad. You have no idea. I am completely exhausted. I had a little bout of heat exhaustion earlier today because I stopped doing this to go mow the yard and then come back inside. I'm just, oh, there goes my air conditioner, which is a good thing. I don't know, okay? I don't know